Imagine waking up to find a dead pigeon on your doorstep. Inside, a message that could change the course of a war. Humans have always found strange ways to talk to each other, some genius, some insane, and some just plain dangerous. Before smartphones, radios, and the internet, people came up with methods so bizarre that if someone tried them today, you'd either laugh or call for help. Here are 9 of the weirdest communication methods in history. And trust me, the last one is still being used right now. 1. Whistled languages. In remote mountain villages, people developed entire languages made only of whistles. Farmers could talk across valleys without moving a single step. In La Gomera, Spain, the Silbo-Gomero language could be heard up to 5 kilometers away. One whistle could mean dinner's ready. Another could mean the soldiers are coming, run. But one wrong pitch, and your whole village might hide in the forest for nothing. Today, only a few hundred people still speak it, but it's considered a cultural treasure. 2. Dead drops. Spies in wartime had to be creative. They'd hide coded messages inside hollowed-out rocks, bricks, or even animal carcasses. If you didn't know the exact location, you'd never find it, and you'd just think it was garbage. During the Cold War, some of these dead drops were hidden so well that they still haven't been discovered to this day. Imagine finding a rock, opening it, and holding a 50-year-old secret in your hands. 3. Pigeon espionage. Carrier pigeons were the unsung heroes of both world wars. They could fly up to 50 miles per hour and cross enemy lines without being noticed. But here's the twist. Some carried tiny cameras strapped to their chests, turning them into flying spies long before drones existed. One famous pigeon, Cher Ami, was shot through the chest, lost a leg, and still delivered a message that saved 200 soldiers. Makes your email inbox look a little less stressful, doesn't it? 4. The drum language. In parts of Africa and South America, people used drums to mimic the rhythm and tone of spoken language. Messages could travel up to 20 miles in under an hour, bouncing from village to village. The beats didn't just spell words, they carried emotion. A love message sounded different from a warning, but the system had one flaw. If you didn't know the rhythm, you could accidentally declare war instead of inviting someone to dinner. 5. Semaphore flag dancing. Before radios, sailors used colorful flags to send coded messages across the sea. Each position of the flags meant a letter. From far away, it looked like an oddly enthusiastic workout. But one wrong angle, and "we are safe" could become "we are sinking." It was effective, but you had to hope your signalman didn't have shaky hands. 6. Smoke signals. From Native American tribes to ancient Chinese armies, smoke was a quick way to send news over long distances. A single column might mean all is safe. Multiple bursts could mean danger, but there was one big problem. Wind could twist the shape and change the meaning entirely. One gust could accidentally declare war or announce lunch. 7. Balloon post. During wars, letters were sometimes tied to balloons in hopes the wind would carry them to safety. It was cheap, simple, and completely unpredictable. One love letter in World War I traveled more than 300 kilometers. Another ended up in a swamp, unread, for 50 years. Imagine finally getting it, only to realize the person who wrote it had been dead for decades. 8. Heliographs. Before radio, soldiers used mirrors to flash sunlight in Morse code. It worked over huge distances, but only on bright, sunny days. One cloud, and your urgent message became, "Guess we'll never know." In deserts, though, it was incredibly effective, and could even be used to trick enemies into thinking reinforcements were coming. 9. Meshtastic. And today, we're still inventing strange ways to communicate. Meshtastic is a network that lets people send encrypted messages without cell towers, Wi-Fi, or satellites. Instead, small radios link together to form their own private system. It's popular with hikers, survivalists, and people who really want to be off the grid. In a way, it's the modern smoke signal, only harder to intercept and less likely to set the forest on fire. For thousands of years, humans have been obsessed with finding ways to connect, through mountains, oceans, forests, and now space. Some methods were genius, others just insane. So next time your phone dies, remember, you could always train a pigeon. Just don't forget the tiny camera.